The biggest crypto bull market is underway, and there are people making 10, 20, 50, 100x's. And in this video, we're going to show you 7 altcoins that have a high probability of 10xing by the Bitcoin halving. We're going to cover some meme coins, a certain ecosystem that we believe is getting ready to explode. And the last one is going to surprise you because it is a coin that is in the top 30. So make sure you stay tuned to find out which one it is. Now, let's jump in right into it. The number of meme coin traders hits a record high. This is according to IntoTheBlock.com. Market intelligence platform Into the Block shows that the number of wallet addresses holding meme-related tokens for under 30 days hit a record high in the month of March. Meme coins displayed over 1,300% returns on average, the highest among the top tokens by market capitalization, which is why the very first coin we're going to cover and the ecosystem we believe is getting ready to explode is Phantom. And the biggest meme coin in the Phantom ecosystem is none other than Sonic Goat. So this is from the cryptopolitan.com. The rise of meme coins on Phantom, the age of new leadership arrives, referring to this tweet by Andre Cronje, also known as the godfather of DeFi, the creator of Phantom and Yearn Finance. He tweeted this a few days ago, busy doing due diligence on meme coins so we can create a framework to launch, support, and cultivate community-safe meme coins on Phantom. Now, Sonic Goat is the leader. We take a look at some of the metrics that we looked at as far as how we made our list. One, the biggest one, is trading volume, with over $1.28 million in trading volume over the last 24 hours. It only has a market cap of around 19.79 million, so a 10x would bring it to 190 million. It's got a current circulating supply of over 28.7 million, so it's not one of those meme coins that has quadrillions of tokens. We take a look at something like Dog with Hat, who was essentially one of the first ones that didn't have this quadrillion tokens and is still pumped to a multi-billion-dollar market cap. We believe in due time, this could potentially do the same, but over the next 14 days before the halving, we believe this could potentially 10x. And the impressive thing here is the 1.15 million Phantom in liquidity, bringing it up to around $2.13 million. So this is one that we believe, again, could 10x. And we take a look at Sonic Goat from DeFi Scanner. So this gives us a review of some of the intricacies of the smart contract. And hey, are there any risks of rug pulls, of liquidity pulls? This has one of the highest scores that is possible on DeFi Scanner, a 99 out of 100. You take a look at their basic token info. 97% of the liquidity is locked, which is around $1.1 million. You look at the top 10 token holders. They're not all converged into one wallet, right? So you have only 1%, that's the highest, 1% and 1% holding 318,000 tokens, and 0 to the owner. So typically what you see with meme coins is the owner, the person who deploys a contract, keeps roughly between 8 to 10%. And what ends up happening is as more retail comes in, they'll start dumping their tokens, driving the price down, sometimes even rug pulling the project. So that is your first token, the leading meme coin on Phantom. Now, where are people going to trade this leading meme coin on Phantom? They're going to trade it on Phantom's #1 decentralized exchange, and that is none other than SpookySwap. We take a look at SpookySwap here from DeFi Llama. They rank #1 in TVL in all of the Phantom network, coming in at $34.5 million. You can see over the last one day, it has gained 7.6% in TVL. Now, the great thing about SpookySwap is the utility of the token is really good. And what do I mean by that? You can stake their Boo token to claim your portion of trading fees from all DEX trades. This is something that Uniswap just started introducing, which is the reason why Uniswap's token price surged by over 50% in a matter of 2 days. We believe as the Phantom ecosystem starts to explode, people are going to look for the next meme coins, just like they did on Solana, just like they did on Ethereum, just like they did on Polygon. And it's going to happen to Phantom, and we believe it can happen before the halving. Taking a look at some tokenomics here from SpookySwap, they're ranked number 1,000 with a token price of $2.31. They have a circulating supply of less than 10 million tokens. And the chart looks actually good, even though you can see here, we do have a big move up. We look like we're breaking that big move up. We do need to clear this higher high of around, we do need to make a higher high of around $2.70. If we clear that and the volume starts to come to Phantom, Spooky Swap could surge potentially by more than 10x. And again, the idea of being able to have their token, stake it, and as the Phantom ecosystem continues to flourish, people staking the token can make money on all the DEX trades and the volume. This is pretty massive. Now, let's talk about another meme coin, but on a different chain. So this is Based Shiba Inu. This is a leading meme coin on the Base chain. This is a layer 2 on Ethereum, created by Coinbase. The theory here is that Coinbase has over 100 million users. They have a native wallet, and they're looking to potentially onboard 5 to 25% of those 100 million users onto the Base network. It's cheaper, it's faster, and while the ecosystem hasn't really exploded yet, but the metrics behind the scenes are showing things are looking to the upside. We take a look here at the Base Shiba Inu token. 37,000 holders, which is very impressive. $9.45 million in volume and liquidity of 50 Ethereum, $367,000 with only a market cap of $9 million. And of course, although it is sort of a knockoff or a play, it does have the Shiba Inu allure to it, right? And so again, big volume, great holder count, and only 9 million market cap. So a 10x from this one would bring it to a less than $100 million market cap, which is not too far out of the realm of possibilities. Of course, I do want to note, whenever you are trading meme coins, it is highly speculative. So only put in money that you are willing to part with, because you never know what can happen. Now, let's get into some other narratives. The big one that you probably heard a lot about is RWA, real world asset tokenization. And one of the most exciting projects in the space is TokenFi. TokenFi gives users all they need to create a token or tokenize real world assets in a simple all-in-one platform without writing a single line of code. They are also omni-chain, as you can see here, moving across your screen. They're available on BNB, Ethereum, Base, Arbitrum, and Blast as well. And it goes on to say the tokenization and RWA market is projected to be a $16 trillion industry by 2030. Some of the solutions they offer, the big one here, which is the thesis behind why we believe this can 10x by the Bitcoin halving, is their token launcher. Launch your own ERC or BEP20 compliant token, like Floki, for example, without touching a line of code. And this is considered Floki Inu's sister chain. And when we know what Floki Inu has done, it has absolutely surged in price. Some of the other utility they're bringing onto their platform is generative AI for NFTs. So it has the AI narrative going for it too. And also Telegram bot. So TokenFi Quick Launch Bot would allow quick and instantaneous token deployment through Telegram and Discord. We take a look at here from their Twitter page. TokenFi Launcher is live on the mainnet. Anyone can create a fungible crypto token or multi-token in just a few clicks, regardless of their crypto experience. And this is a big one as well here. It's probably the biggest reason why this token made our list. Developers propose new program to enhance benefits for token holders. Developers behind TokenFi, real Floki Inu sister project, have announced a proposal aimed at amplifying the benefits for token holders, according to an April 8th CoinDesk report. Under the proposed token supercharge program, token holders and stakers would enjoy exclusive privileges, allowing them to secure tokens ahead of the general public if the proposal gets approved. Why is this so unique, and why was this part of the reason we made our list? Well, if you remember, just less than 1 month ago, you saw people, big influencer accounts on X, on Twitter, saying, hey, pre-sale, send Solana to this address and you'll get airdrop tokens. Guess what? Meme coin pre-sales, this is according here from Cointelegraph, meme coin pre-sales hit peak degeneracy with over $100 million that was raised in 3 days. Now, why did this happen? Because people wanted to get tokens before it went public. Same idea. If you hold the token, right? So put yourself in people's shoes who are looking to put money into projects. If I hold this token, not only can I launch my own coin on the platform, but I can now have access to pre-sales before the general public gets approval by holding the token. We take a look. It is ranked number 324 according to CryptoRank.io. It did get funding from DWF Labs. It has a market cap of $221 million. So a 10x would bring it to $2.21 billion. And the supply is pretty low, around 1.4 billion out of 10 billion token supply, with an unlock not happening until after the Bitcoin halving. So something that we're not worried about for the sake of this video. It does have big trading volume, $18.64 million. And we take a look here at the markets. Is this thing available? Is it available on some of the leading exchanges? And the answer to that is yes. It is available on Gate.io, Bybit, KuCoin, BingX, of course, the dexes like Uniswap, PancakeSwap, and much, much more. So this is one that could 10x by the halving, but has a lot of potential upside moving forward as well. The next one lands in our AI and our GPU narrative. After we saw what happened with NVIDIA, a $3 trillion market cap, we saw the price of NVIDIA outpace Bitcoin over the last 4 years, the only asset in the world to outpace Bitcoin. And while Chlor.ai is something that's been flying under the radar that has a lot of similarities to something like the Render network. So from their website, Chlor.ai, distributed supercomputer that fits your needs, access GPU computing nodes from community members all around the world. So essentially a peer-to-peer marketplace for GPU processing power. Some of the use cases, AI training, mining, and movie render. So everything that runs in Docker runs on Chlor AI. And of course, you see here, the big one here is NVIDIA. And honestly, anything tied to NVIDIA, whether it's truly they're working with or, hey, this is something that NVIDIA mentioned, people see that logo and they automatically assume that they have a connection. This is some of their reasons why that people choose them. Low price, you get bonuses, and they have a powerful API. Some of their pricing down here that I do want to go over. Actually, let's go over this first. So this is their some of the key features. They had an honest launch, fair distribution. They don't mine on ASICs. Now, why is this important? It preserves decentralization and the democratic spirit of crypto mining without the use of ASICs. It has a limited supply and equitable distribution. It is available on top exchanges like Mexi, BitGet, and Gate.io. And here you can see the different prices of the different GPUs that you can buy and rent. You can rent or you can lease them out, and you can make money from the Chlor token as well. Now, Elon Musk was quoted as saying, I forget the exact word, but he was pretty much saying that trying to buy GPUs and find GPUs are going to be harder than finding, I forget what he compared it to, but it's going to be very hard to find. And so what are people going to do? I have a bunch of GPUs. I can no longer mine Ethereum. Well, how can I make money with these? Oh, let me use a platform like Chlor.ai. And of course, the AI narrative has been absolutely booming. So Chlor.ai is your other pick. Taking a look here, they are ranked number 563 on the coin market cap, coming in at 26.7 cents. They do have a circulating supply of 323 million. So pretty low supply. Volume is decent, about 3.17 million. And with only a market cap of around $86.38 million. So a 10x on this one would put it at less than a $1 billion market cap. You take a look at something like Render, who's in the multiple billions. We believe Chlor.ai can do something similar. Your sixth token is going to be Goldfinch. Goldfinch plays into the DeFi and the money borrowing narrative, right? We see inflation start to tick up. We see in bull markets as people come in, hey, there's projects that are booming, new projects are launching, there's pre-sales, there's new influencers and celebrities getting into the space. Let me borrow some money. Let me unlock some liquidity. I can't go to my bank. I got to pay 25%. Maybe my credit's ruined. What can I do that's safe and that I don't have to pay back an arm and a leg? It is going to be come through DeFi, and Goldfinch is one that is flying under the radar. Real yields from real companies. This is their overview, kind of what Goldfinch is. It is a decentralized credit protocol that allows for crypto borrowing without crypto collateral, with loans instead of fully collateralized off-chain. A core limitation of current decentralized lending protocols is that they require borrowers to over-collateralize their loans with crypto assets, which prevents the vast majority of borrowers in the world from participating. By incorporating the principle of trust through consensus, the Goldfinch protocol creates a way for borrowers to show creditworthiness, based on the collective assessment of other participants rather than based on their own crypto assets. This is very similar to how insurance companies do it. They look at a certain part of the country and what is the overall risk, not versus the individual driver, and that's how everyone's price either goes up, goes down, or stays the same. So taking a look at Goldfinch here, $4.48, ranked number 245 on the market cap list. Big backers here, including Coinbase Ventures and Andreessen Horowitz. Now, what do we know about when big exchanges, their venture arms like Coinbase, like Binance, like Gate.io, what does it mean when they invest in a project? It means typically they get a centralized exchange listing right away. Why is that important? Liquidity and access, right? The retail investor has access because Coinbase has 100 million users. Binance has multiple hundred millions of users. Take a look here. Market cap is a little on the higher side, $320 million. But again, the idea here is people are going to need to start borrowing money to either leverage, to either deploy more capital into the markets, or hey, maybe I just need to pay some bills. Who knows? So this is the idea behind this. It does have nice volume coming in at 16.21 million. And that is one of the benefits of being listed on a top tier exchange like Coinbase. It has a circulating supply of only 71 million coins, but does have an unlock of around 1% of its supply, which is pretty minute over the next 2 days. It did get to an all-time high of around $14.43. So Goldfinch is your sixth coin that could potentially 10x by the halving. Now, before I share the last one, make sure to like the video. This is a project that ran all the way up to over $240. It is currently sitting at $8, $9, and that is none other than one of the leading decentralized storage networks in the world, and that is Filecoin. So Filecoin, we believe, could potentially 10x over the next 2 weeks, and I'm going to share with you exactly why. Filecoin, if you're not familiar, is a decentralized storage network designed to store humanity's most important information. I do want to share this from Inside Bitcoins, the next cryptocurrencies to explode, and Filecoin was featured in this news article, The Rise of Decentralized Physical Infrastructure, also known as DePIN, in the crypto market gives visibility to assets like Filecoin and many other AI projects. The article goes on to show that the File platform recently launched their Filecoin virtual machine, which has allowed an increase in DeFi activity in the network, and this new technology will create further use cases of the network. Taking a look here from the Filecoin Twitter handle, since the FVM launch in March of 2023, the DeFi ecosystem on Filecoin has grown significantly in volume and value. Several critical pieces are coming together to propel more growth for the network, and it shows you a roundup. So they onboarded Uniswap and SushiSwap onto their FVM platform, allowing devs to natively access Bridge USDC, and Ethereum, and it will open up deeper liquidity and liquidity pool opportunities for Filecoin. So this is something Filecoin hadn't had in the past that has only been out for less than 1 month. And we believe that the price is lagging behind what Filecoin is really doing. You also have the introduction of liquid staking, oracles via a partnership with Pith Network. You have collateralized debt positions from CDPs like Kamea Finance and Ajonify. You have payments from Filecoin Station and Filecoin Saturn. Also, you have several projects that are across different wallets, including MetaMask, Ledger, and Brave, different bridges, including Axelar and Seller. So not only did Filecoin run to $240 based off of just their cloud storage narrative, but now they have a DeFi narrative to it as well. They've been around for a long time, and people are going to look at, hey, this thing is sitting at $9. It got all the way up to $245. Something's got to give, right? We're taking a look here from CryptoRank.io, coming in at $9.18, currently ranked number 29 on the coin market cap. So $4.9 billion. We saw the massive rise in price from a competitor project like Arweave, and Filecoin did get a nice pump from $5 to about $7, came back down. It is now at $9, and we're going to go over the chart setup here in a second, but it does look very bullish. Filecoin does have a supply circulating of around $533 million with over $180 million worth of volume. Taking a look at the Filecoin chart, this is Filecoin on the weekly. I want you to take a look at this price action here, this was from August of 2018. We'll call it 2018 through 2020 and 2021 as the price of file jumped. Do you see anything similar? And I actually pulled a fractal here. You saw here at a big dip down. We tried to retest, came back down, kind of traded sideways, choppy market. We tried to push up, which is what we saw here. And I'll zoom in for you guys. Price tried to push up, which is what we saw here. Came back down, chopping sideways, chopping sideways. We had an initial surge here, which is where we're at. And then we saw a downtrending channel. And then we had something similar. And then the price absolutely skyrocketed. Again, you can see here to over $240. Where are we at with Filecoin now as I get rid of that interval there for you? Where are we at with Filecoin? Well, we're printing a pretty big bull flag on the weekly chart of Filecoin. And we take a look here from the Lux Algo price action concepts. We are currently at an important level. Also like to note the change of character in the chart on the weekly, which is pretty massive. So the price action has made enough higher highs and higher lows for the structure of the chart to change. So Filecoin from $9 to $90 potentially over the next 2 weeks. What do you think about the video? Which one is your favorite project to 10x from the 7 that we shared with you today? Let us know in the comment section. Also, come check out our live show Monday through Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.